What's up, everyone? This is episode 2 of Auditing Coaches' Personal Brands. I'm trying to help them reach 25k a month. Now, anyone else who is a coach also, or anyone in a similar niche, this can also apply for you. So this is why I'm making the video. It's not just here to serve one person, but multiple people. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So right now we have this profile. For context, I have already spoken to him in the past and he's changed a few things. He's not changed everything. So hopefully we're gonna get on a call soon and sort that out. But yeah, so right now we have this Coach Joey, boxing and mindset. So decent for SEO and understanding of who you are for people who land on your profile. But could you do better? Absolutely. We'll go into it. Profile picture, absolutely great. Brilliant profile picture. You can't get better, honestly. For the story highlights, there's just too many. Like, it goes on for another 2 pages of this amount. Just looks messy and not very clean and professional. For the bio, jab, coach and strength boxing, it tells us who he helps, or what he does even, helps minds, confidence and longevity. Sort of tells us what he does, who he helps even, and then obviously this is cut off. So what we need to do is come up with a bio which is short enough to actually fit into the whole bio without people having to press more, because attention spans are bad and people, believe it or not, will not click on it and just go off your profile if they can't see everything, right? It's their attention span, especially on Instagram. YouTube, very different. But yeah, for the link tree we have for the link in bio, we have a link tree. So honestly, not great. I do prefer just single links. They're a bit more better for leading people. So the direction for the bio isn't really there. Pin posts, there's only photos, so nothing great. For the what they're called, Instagram Reels, views are very good considering the content. It's just like sort of working out videos, so obviously we can improve on that. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So for the name field, I'm thinking something like Joey, Coach Joey, boxing coach and mindset mentor. Just a little bit more variation and a little bit more words to type up for SEO purposes, so when people search up keywords, you're going to rank higher. Try get verified actually as well, because that will help with the ranking higher. The algorithm will rank you higher and see you as more professional and more sort of dedicated to being on the app. So it all plays into account. The next thing is the bio. So here we have boxing coach, mindset mentor for men, helping you build strength, confidence and long-term discipline. DM jab for my free focus and fitness blueprint. So just a few things to mention. We'll go through this last, but it just looks a little bit cleaner now. I don't know about you guys, but I just feel it looks cleaner, and it just flows a bit better. That's the most important thing you want with a bio. As long as it flows and it's clean, you're gonna be all right. So we've got this. It tells us what he does, who he helps, and it has direction. This is the most important thing, and most importantly, clarity. But from the bio itself, last line, it's got direction. In the last one, it was sort of lacking that. It didn't really tell people where to take the next steps, therefore they can't really go to the mentorship or go to the booking call or go to something, right, to get them somewhere else closer to buying from you. That's the most important thing, and it was missing that. But now it's direction. It has direction. And for context, people need direction in order to take the next steps, obviously. So very important you have that in. So very good. And also the fact that it's something free. Literally everyone, if they're not stupid, are going to like opt into it, right? You can give so much value away that it feels genuinely illegal for the person who gets all that free stuff not to buy something off you. That's what I'm doing for one of my clients now. I can quickly show you an example after, but what we're basically doing is building a complete lead magnet which has multiple courses in it. it has loads and loads and loads of stuff on his niche, just things that you'd pay for a course for. But then within the lead magnet itself, we have a page dedicated to the WOP, the low ticket school community, the low ticket WOP community. And the rates on that of people checking out it's insane. And that is all dedicated to just all the giving free things, right? So it is the best way to go, honestly. I tell you that from experience. The next thing we're going to go over is the story highlights. So obviously there was just way too many. It looked messy, it didn't look clean. So here we have just a nice selection. The job of story highlights, by the way, are to nurture leads, pre-qualify, and just give them something extra to do if they're not ready to take the next steps. I'll go over the YouTube, like the link in bio in a second. Probably should have done that first, but it is what it is. So specifically, start here. This is going to be for your objection handling. This could maybe be turned into an FAQ. You can name it that instead. We could just like put /FAQ. Cool. So this is going to have like who you are, what you do, just a little bit more detail. You could even include the price of your program and what it is you actually offer. So then you are qualifying the people who were just going to waste your time anyway if they opted into your funnel and ended up buying from you, let's say, right? So not buying from you, just booking a call with yourself. So it's a good way to qualify leads and stop people who are going to waste your time from going any further, just getting out all the low quality people basically. The next is boxing results. This could be just like, you know, before and afters. It doesn't just have to be boxing, it can just be general fitness results for clients, etc. And then obviously your boot camp, that is just something personal to what you have. So you could just have a little bit of a glimpse of what it's about, where people at the end can book a call or book something with yourself. The next one is transformations, and the job of transformations is really just to sort of show that you have got results and what you say actually works, what you offer is actually worth it type of thing, because it's a make or break, right? If people can't see anything proving that you've done what you say you can do, trust isn't going to really be there. So you're going to struggle to sell a lot more if you don't just have something as simple as some transformations from previous clients. Now, this last one is mindset, and this just sort of gets people like, it's again the value type of thing. You're going to be giving away just some little tips or just some little angle changes that you can speak about mindset in here. And obviously it's similar to your niche, so it's good. And then onto the YouTube. We should have done the YouTube first, but it's all right. So the link in bio, I recommend having two actually. One being a booking a call page, just for people who are ready to opt into the profile straight away. You know, after they've seen the profile, they can just click the link, book a call with yourself, and hopefully, well, hope for the best, hopefully they close. Or if they're not ready, they've got the YouTube where they can click on. YouTube is the way to nurture leads, right? It's the platform, because you've got to think of it like this, like rationally. Instagram Reels, your Instagram Reels, 30, oh, what have I done? Oh no. Instagram Reels are 30 to a minute, like minute long, right? So compared to, okay, so Instagram Reels, they are 30 to 1 minute long videos. Compared to YouTube, they're maybe 15, 20 and upwards videos, right, in minutes. So the amount of value and time they spend in watching you is very different. The more time you watch someone, the more trust you build. Now, there's a saying, and it was Google who did this study, probably on billions of people. It's the 7-11-4 rule. And that is basically 7 hours 11 different platforms, I believe, 11 different encounters, and the 4 is different platforms, and that's when you are most likely going to be able to buy. We can just fact check this. 7, 11, 4 rule, because I think it's very important we go over this. It's good. Sorry, I just didn't think I was recording then. The 7-11-4 rule is a concept developed by Google to explain the customer journey before a purchase. It suggests that a customer needs to engage with a brand for 7 hours across 11 touch points and 4 different platforms before they are likely to make a purchase. So pretty much right, perfect. So yeah, to keep that in mind, very important that you stick to that rule. So we've got that all done, we've got everything here done. For the YouTube itself, the content, here are a few ideas which are performing very well. Actually, I've done my research just to make sure I'm not giving you anything stupid. So here you go, how I combine boxing and mindset coaching to transform men's lives. My favourite is actually this one. This will perform very well just from the title. I know it will. When most men struggle with discipline and how I can fix it in the gym. The how I can fix it is very, very powerful and works very well 99% of the time. So there you have it. For the pin posts, I recommend having a CTA to free blueprint. Again, going over the DM CTA, you can do the same thing really. Just if people don't see it, they're going to go like down to your profile or go into your videos. They're going to check some of your videos out. And the pin ones, you want the CTA one, you want a who I am and a client testimonial. And this is just, again, going back to the transformation where you are proving that you say you can do what you can do. A who I am, it just builds a deeper level of trust and makes you seem like authority, right? Getting people to connect with you on an emotional level is the best way of authority. That is authority in its prime, okay? So very important you tap into that and tap into people's emotions and go really into depth on maybe your struggles where you used to be. For example, I was very skinny. So I could, if I was a coach, I could say a year ago I was 40 kg. Now I've bulked up to 70 kg. That's actually very accurate. But sort of, you know, just connecting with them on a deeper level, finding the audience who are the same. And then back to the CTA free blueprint, you're just going to do like comment the word X and I'll send you over all this stuff basically. Just builds trust and shows you actually know what you're on about, because you can give all this away for free and still have enough for people to pay you to do what you do. So onto the videos. Here are 4 video ideas, just extra, and you could, anyone who else is a coach or similar can sort of elaborate these ideas. I'm sure what most coaches don't tell you about confidence, these are just very niche to him. 3 rules I make every man follow in my program. All videos which are going to get interest straight away just from the hooks. Why your 6-pack means nothing if you're still mentally weak. Again, all very similar and niche to him. How boxing saved my life and can save yours. Again, tapping into the emotional side of things. And then here is just the content calendar, which I just give everyone. Not gonna lie, it is from ChatGPT, but here we are. It works. Authority videos, client proof, training content, lifestyle or mindset, and lead magnet CTAs. To be fair, post as many as you can. Like in every single video on Instagram, I post a CTA at the end, but this is more meaning like join my program. Post as many CTA videos as you want, but in these style videos, just be like, comment the word blah 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 and I'll send you something for free. In this case, this is like join my program and pay me type of thing. But yeah, hopefully this helps and you have got some value from this. Anyone who's watching this and can actually take some stuff for your own profile. If you want to be next and want your account auditing, or anyone you know, just drop me a message on Instagram, or if you're interested and want to grow your personal brand, you want to scale and monetize to 25k a month, book a call with me in the link in the description and we can go from there. Take care, guys.